Hey, yo, it's your boy Marquell back at it here with another video for y'all. Gonna watch another video, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna react to DK Metcalf is the biggest crash out in NFL. So before we get into that, I want y'all to take a second, subscribe to the channel. I know y'all see the new look, you know what I'm saying? New look, man. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that gets some traction this way. And hit the notification button for upcoming videos. I'm gonna try and, set up videos or create videos and post something at least. I try and do every day, but I'm not gonna guarantee that because your boy is busy and things, come into play. Life comes into play. But I'm gonna try to do my best to get as many videos out to y'all, depending on how we get, like how active we get. You feel me? So let's go ahead and get straight into this video, man.
In there, going crazy.
Like this dude here big as hell. Like
taunting. Offense number 14.
Accumulates way too many penalties out of frustration.
hey, drop your what? Throw your hands back.
Unnecessary roughness. Number 14 of Seattle.
Metcalf not a happy camper at the moment.
Down here, you can't do that.
DK's journey to NFL stardom began with a thunderous entrance that left the football world in awe. Standing at 6'3", 230, DK possessed a rare combination of size and speed that had scouts shocked. His physique and 4.3 time at the combine sent shockwaves through the league, and he didn't shy away from showing it off or talking about it.
Well, I was surprised that he came into our interview with his shirt off.
That's great.
So I'm saying, what is it that you're going to add that they never provide?
You haven't seen a 6'3", 230 run a 4.33 with a 40.5 inch vertical.
No, I haven't seen that.
No, I haven't
I don't know.
seen
You seen that?
either. I haven't seen that either. That's a good point.
The Seahawks saw a diamond in the rough, trading up to secure the Ole Miss product towards the end of the second round in 2019.
DK Metcalf, wide receiver, Ole Miss.
From the moment he stepped onto the field, it was clear that he was no ordinary rookie. Paired with a veteran QB like Russ, Metcalf quickly established himself as one of the most dangerous deep threats in the NFL. His ability to out-muscle defenders and outrun coverage made him a nightmare for opposing secondaries. That 2019 season, he showcased his big playability, averaging an impressive 15.5 yards.
I recently watched a video of this dude DK literally blocking. You wanna know how he was blocking this man? He grabbed him by his face mask and was just walking like this with his like literally like this, and just walking him backwards as the run play is right behind him. I'm like, that is tough, boy. I know that corner was embarrassed.
Per reception. His breakout performance came in the playoffs against the Eagles, where he set a rookie postseason record with 160 receiving yards on 7 catches. His teammates were wowed by their rookie.
DK was special tonight. I mean, he's been special all year.
Oh, I tell you about these rookies, man. You good. You good.
As he entered his second and third season, he continued to go off. His connection with Russ deepened and became a focal point of the Seattle's high-powered offense. DK's highlight reel catches and bruising runs after the catch made him a fan favorite and a fantasy football darling. The 2020 season saw Metcalf explode for 1,300 receiving yards, 10 touchdowns, earning him his first Pro Bowl selection. He seemed poised to join the ranks of NFL elite receivers, drawing comparisons from legends like Calvin Johnson due to the rare physical gifts. However, as quickly as his star status had risen, cracks began to appear. Off-field distractions and on-field inconsistencies started to overshadow his undeniable talent. Some unnecessary penalties and emotional outbursts on the sideline raised questions about his maturity and focus. The departure of Russell in 2022 further complicated DK's trajectory.
What's up, my guy? You're the best, bro. Love you, man. How you been? Good to see you, bro.
And seeing him in a Broncos jersey was really like shocking to me.
Without the bond he had built with his former quarterback, DK struggled to maintain his elite production. His yards per receptions dipped, and he found himself targeted less frequently in crucial situations. With Geno Smith taking the huddle and his accuracy and decision-making earned praise, DK struggled to find his footing in this new dynamic. Games would pass with DK barely making an impact, his imposing frame seemingly invisible on the field for long stretches. As the Seahawks' #1 receiver, he found himself facing a level of defense attention he had never experienced before. Double teams became the norm, and suddenly the routes that once seemed effortless were now a grueling battle for every yard. The mental toll on this consistent pressure began to show, with Metcalf's frustrations manifesting in costly penalties and emotional outbursts on the sideline. His production was no longer the same. One week he would dominate, reminding everyone of his incredible potential. The next he would disappear, leaving fans and analysts scratching their heads. For instance, in 2022, He had only 2 games over 100 yards, 5 games below 50 yards, and 6 games below 90 but higher than 50, even a game below 10 yards against the Jets. The inconsistency became a hallmark of his game, a far cry from the steady ascension many had predicted for the young star. Perhaps the most significant struggle for DK has been his battle within his own mind. The pressure to live up to his physical gifts and early success has been immense. With each drop, each quiet game seemed to weigh heavy on his shoulders. The once confident swag gave way to visible frustration, with his often engaging in heated exchanges with opponents or officials drawing flags that will hurt his team in crucial moments.
With this play, oh yeah, he's going at it there with Dre Greenlaw.
Taunting. Offense number 14. 15-yard penalty.
DK Metcalf, he accumulates way too many penalties, and right there with the shove at the
and you see DK just two-hand chuck him to the ground, and DK takes one step, and there's the official right there. Right there. And I'm thinking, what is going through your mind right there? The official is right there looking at you.
Like, I don't have any more patience for that. You know, I don't.
It's too costly.
It's, yeah. And
his go-to move was always grabbing somebody's face mask.
Just flying in there, going crazy. He goes right back in Fred's face mask with both hands, grabbing him, pushing him.
Right there, another one.
Oh my gosh.
Legs came in this one. I don't think they got the other one.
Unnecessary roughness number 14.
This game against the Packers, he was tossed from the game for his actions, and bro tried to be slick and return to the huddle, but they caught him.
They try to slip him in there.
Some guys might be able to kind of sneak in, right? Yeah. It's like, you know, you're the tallest receiver.
He spoke to the media after the game and told him his actions were because he was tired of losing.
What happened on the ejection?
Oh shoot! Wait, hold on, bro. Don't tell me, bro. This audio, bro. My man, I can't with this audio. This dang audio, boy. It's so annoying.
You know, pregame, hey, watch 14, watch 14. So when you set that type of precedence, it takes a while for that to go away.
And from that moment on, DK started to get on one accord with the refs before the game.
I'm gonna block my ass off. You know, just like when I hear a whistle, you go. This is all I'm gonna do all day. All right.
There are some famous YN moments that lasted entire games from DK. Like when the Saints took a trip to Seattle in 2021. Him and Marquell Lattimore were going at it the whole game. DK made plays.
Set up for the play action. Gino takes a shot down the sideline. DK Metcalf is in the game, and he's down the sideline.
And Marquell made some good plays.
That's excellent coverage. And Marquell Lattimore were able to have the coverage.
But the plays in between seemed like DK was trying to little boy Lattimore, which even caused Marquell to get into it with the refs. And that physical battle lasted all night.
Then there's a retaliation, and that's generally what we get.
Yeah. DK is getting in the head of Marquell Lattimore so far in this game. On the air now.
You know, we had a first quarter with a lot of issues.
Jalen Ramsey is another guy DK goes toe-to-toe with each year.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 14.
Can anyone beat you one-on-one? One-on-one, no safety help. No one can stop you?
No.
Not even Jalen Ramsey?
No.
Ooh.
DK makes his plays.
There it is. Touchdown, Metcalf.
And Jalen makes his.
Wilson's throw. Metcalf can't handle it. Ramsey on the coverage.
But in their Week 18 matchup in 2022, DK's crash out moment was justified as Geno Smith was running out of bounds to stop the clock. Jalen Ramsey hit him late, and DK was sticking up for his QB.
By Ramsey is a flag! Oh, DK, get out of there. He's got to get out of there.
Their matchups were so intense, DK didn't want nobody else to hold him but Jalen, taunting him, telling him, "Come travel with me." Darius Slay from the Eagles is another victim of DK's, but I'ma just let Darius tell the story on how this game went.
Block me.
He like, I'm gonna give your ass a long night today. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of normal. Everybody all said one time he blocked me and there was a run to outside. He blocked me out of bounds. I said, damn, this little boy, he's strong as shit. Like he big, like I'm just low, like this big. I'm like, okay, shit. So he heard me say it. He's like, yeah, nigga, I'm big. The next play, he got in the slot. I said, I know it's gonna be a run play, because he don't know how to slot like this. It's finna be a run play. Go ahead and get my ready. So I got in my little base stance, ready to sling him off. So boom, he tried to jump me, slung him off, threw him. I said, yeah, I already knew it. But then I hear him growling at me like big old strong people voice. So I turned around and heard it, and I just tried to brace myself. Boom, hit me. I'm talking about over the pile and all. I said, oh, no, I can't have this on. So, man, I tried to get active, really. You know, I was really hot. Like, I really was trying to take it all the way there. The game was over with for me.
The play was over. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 24, defense.
I said, boy, this is a heavy kid. This ain't no 22 or 23-year-old kid. It's a goddamn action figure. Like, this dude here big as hell. I'm looking forward to beating against him again, though. I ain't like that.
DK actually balled out this game. He had 10 receptions on 13 targets for $177. But all these mishaps on run plays, DK said he just be blocking. That's it.
I was blocking, this is how I play. I block every play when I don't have the ball, and never taking a play off or jogging and trying to take a play off. So that's what transpired.
His temper isn't only limited to opposing players on other sidelines. He doesn't mind letting his teammates, coaches, or helmet heaters have it.
And bang. Broke that thing right off.
Jesus. His frustrations reached a boiling point in this year's Week 6 matchup against the 49ers on Thursday night. After a stalled drive with some drop passes and being double covered, DK angrily took the headset from an assistant and began to go off on OC Ryan Grubb up in the box. This image of DK, eyes blazing, screaming into a headset, did nothing but add to the bad look that he gets. People in the comments saying, bro does not put up enough numbers for this kind of behavior. DK is not a team player. He is the most overrated wide receiver in the league. Time to trade. Such a liability. DK is a total diva. I'm so sick of DK's shit. DK is such a little child. He has so much maturing to do. And Coach JB from Last Chance U had his 2 cents about DK.
What's he most famous for in the NFL?
Chase the motherfucker down.
Chasing a dude down after a pick is his most famous fucking football play. He has never made a game-changing play. He's never fucking caught a big-time ball. This motherfucker is 6'5", looks like Tarzan, and plays like Jane.
Pre-cut fruit and tasty juice. Dole Fruit Bowl snacks. Fruit your way.
Hi, Jack.
What am I doing here?
Last night, Red One was abducted. You're gonna help us find him.
Santa Claus has been kidnapped? You can't trust this guy. He's on the list. He's a naughty lister. Naughty lister?
Come on, let's go. We got snowmen.
That was so disturbing.
Red One, rated PG-13, only in theaters November 15th.
When migraine strikes, do you question the trade-offs of treating? With Ubrelvy, there's another option. Ubrelvy works fast.
And I mean, JB wasn't lying. If you look up DK, that's one of his most viewed highlights. But after the game, this is what DK said he was telling his coach in the headset.
And we're losing. We're getting 3 and outs. If anybody isn't upset about that, then, you know, you're playing the wrong sport. I'm a very competitive person, and I like winning. And, you know, that just goes into it. Me telling Grubb, it was Grubb who I was talking to on the headset, just telling him what I see. We got to run by defenders. That's what I was telling him.
What do you think Grubb said on the other line?
Not much.
Thanks, DK. Appreciate it. Yeah, I got you.
Thanks for the advice, pal.
These sideline meltdowns have become a defining aspect of his young career, overshadowing his undeniable talent and raising questions about his long-term future with the team. As one anonymous player put it, it's like walking on eggshells out here. You never know what's going to set him off next. The way he chooses to express his emotions hurts his stock, because as the Seahawks look into the future, the question remains, can they harness his passion, or will his fiery temper continue to burn bridges on the very sideline where he once seemed destined for greatness?
We'll get a million texts. Get rid of it. He's a baby. He's a prima donna. He's a diva. He's a this. He doesn't help us. He doesn't help us, Dave.
In the age of social media, the battlefield of NFL players have extended far beyond the white lines. For DK, his explosive plays on the field have been matched only by his fiery exchanges off of it, particularly with ex-players and analysts who dared to critique his game. The most notable of these clashes came in the form of Twitter fingers with Shannon Sharpe. It began with Shannon criticizing DK's decision-making during a crucial moment in the game against the Steelers. On the Steelers' 35-yard line, 16 seconds left, down 3, DK was throwing the ball towards the sideline. Instead of stepping out of bounds to stop the clock, he tried to gain extra yards and ended up fumbling. The ball was recovered by the Seahawks, but the time kept running, trying to scramble to hurry up and spike the ball to stop the clock as the time ran out and the refs called the game. Unc took to Twitter that night after the game, what was DK thinking? Why try to play hero in that situation? That next morning, DK responded, "Stop questioning me, little boy." Calling Shannon a little boy was crazy work, but I guess that's just how DK was feeling. Shannon replied a couple hours later saying, "Nothing to question. That was a dumbass play and your pride won't let you admit it. You can't question anything I've done. I pray your resume will be as complete as mine. Pray, enjoy the rest of your day." And I'm sure all y'all know you can't control no YN or try to one-up them, cause DK responded again. "From the looks of it, I can wipe my ass with yours. Continue to gossip, you washed up wannabe." Like, I truly think bro didn't know who he was talking to, or at least didn't care at all. People witnessing this beef chimed in saying, "You're about to lose a lot of respect from a lot of people. This is sad to see, DK. You are actually bringing hype to the play at this point. The highlight of your career is a chase down tackle, LOL. So that pretty much ends the resume debate. You better learn who you talking to. Washed up. He is in the fucking Hall of Fame. You already on a pace to likely not make it." Even the Broncos jumped in, where Shannon was drafted to, tweeting, "I heard someone was looking for Shannon Sharpe's resume, which had this list of accomplishments: back-to-back Super Bowls, 4-time All-Team All-Pro, 7-time Pro Bowler, a Super Bowl with the Ravens, Pro Bowler with the Ravens, NFL All-Decade Team in 1990s, a Hall of Famer, and so on and so forth." And I guess it finally registered to DK that Shannon was no pimp squeak, because he responded after that saying, "You know what? You're right. I pray my resume can match up with yours. Hashtag working in progress, baby." And over the offseason the next summer, DK appeared on Club Shay to discuss the madness.
Somebody tagged me in.
Somebody tagged you.
Somebody tagged me in and I saw it, and then I was like, he coming at me like that? And then hindsight 2020, I can respect it because you're a vet in the game, you earned your stripes and
you thought that was coming for you?
I thought you were really coming for me.
That Shannon Sharpe incident opened the floodgates. Suddenly, every former player that was in front of a microphone felt like adding their 2 cents on DK's on-field behavior and decision-making. Richard Sherman, known for his own outspoken nature, commented on DK's frequent penalties, saying he's letting his emotions cost the team. That's not what leaders do. This pattern repeated itself with alarming frequency, whether it was Keyshawn Johnson questioning Metcalf's route running or Bart Scott criticizing his sideline demeanor. DK seemed to take each comment personal, responding with a hostile and defensive tweets. As these conflicts pile up, DK's public image began to suffer. Once seen as a rising star with unlimited potential, he was now being painted as thin-skinned and immature. Sports talk shows debated whether his attitude would derail his career. His own teammates began to distance themselves publicly. Tyler Lockett in a press conference told reporters, "We all need to learn to take criticism. It's part of the game, part of growing." As the 2024 season unfolds, questions loom large. Is Metcalf hurting Seattle's offense more than he's helping it? His personal fouls had become a recurring nightmare for the Seahawks. In a crucial divisional matchup between the 49ers, his unnecessary roughness penalty wiped out a 25-yard gain, stalling a promising drive that could have changed the game's momentum.
That's a game's worth of frustration with DK Metcalf right there.
Absolutely. Since the first quarter.
Necessary roughness, number 14 of Seattle. Both number 14 and number 2 are disqualified. It's first down, San Francisco.
Through the first 5 games of the 2024 season, DK has already accumulated 5 personal foul penalties, 2 holdings, and 3 offensive pass interference, each one like a dagger in the heart of the Seattle's offensive rhythm. The impact of these infractions goes beyond lost yardage. They've changed the team's energy, forced conservative play calling to avoid further mistakes, and put additional pressure on Geno to make up for the lost ground. As one anonymous coach put it, it's like working with 10 men in a ticking time bomb. Behind closed doors, frustrations within the coaching staff have reached a boiling point. Rumors of heated exchanges between DK and offensive coordinator Ryan Brian Grubb like we saw earlier in this video. Head coach Mike McDonald, known for his calm demeanor, has been caught on camera more than once with his head in his hands after another one of DK's outbursts. A situation between his teammates during training camp further raised eyebrows about his temper when DK in a moment of anger swung a helmet at teammate Trey Brown. While he missed Trey, the helmet struck Kayvon Wallace.
It's starting to do-si-do. DK Metcalf, number 14, boom! Takes it off and throws it. First time we've seen it thrown.
Luckily, it had a guarding cap on it. This incident, caught on live television, forced McDonald to stop practice and address the team, a clear sign that DK's behavior was threatening to tear the fabric of the team's unity. In games where DK keeps his cool, the Seahawks offense hums like a well-oiled machine. His size and speed creates mismatches that open up opportunities for other receivers, and his deep threat capabilities keep defenses alert. However, in games where things aren't going his way and begins his emotional outbursts, the whole offense suffers. An analysis of the 2024 season shows that in games where DK commits a personal foul, the Seahawks offense production drops by an average of 57 yards and 4.3 points per game, and their third down conversion rate plummets from 42% to 31%. I wanted to do a little deeper research on his penalties. According to NFLpenalties.com, since 2019, he has had 25 counted personal penalties for 284 yards. 2 in his rookie year, 3 in 2020, 4 in 2021, 7 in 2022, 4 in 2023, and he has 5 so far this season. But in total, over his entire career, he has 10 OPIs, 10 holdings, 2 face masks, 2 unnecessary roughness, 1 illegal shift, 4 unsportsmanlike conduct, 2 disqualifications, 3 taunting, 1 blind side block, 1 false start, totaling 36 penalties in all. Since 2020, he has ranked at the top of the charts, leading wide receivers across the league in penalties. 20th in 2020, 8th in 2021, 2nd in 2022, 5th in 2023, and so far this year he is leading all receivers in most penalties.
I mean, when I'm beating somebody's ass like I do when I'm blocking, you know, sometimes the officials don't like that. So, I mean, I'm just going to continue to play football how I know how to play it. And
It's starting to become habitual, bruh. How do you stop that?
It stops when you address it. When you address it from the top down, hey, don't let this happen again.
I mean, I'm not going to change the way I play, whatever the case may be, but, you know, I'm not going to change who I am as a player or a person.
Just start grabbing you, just holding you like this.
To start taking ASL in 2023. He started to sign his shit talking so he wouldn't get penalized.
What caused you to do that?
I mean, I kept getting flags for my mouthing, so gotta sign my shit talking now.
Because this is the whole point of talking shit, to like get the guy that you're talking shit to pissed off. Like if the guy doesn't know what you're saying with your hands, what are you really accomplishing? I guess you're just talking shit for yourself.
He's showing off.
Oh, okay.
He's showing off.
But DK says he does it to simply bring light to the ASL community, and he really wanted to challenge himself in learning something new.
I always try to exercise my mind or try to learn something new, bring light to a community who I didn't know felt unseen.
As the Seahawks navigate the high waters of the NFL season, they found themselves at a crossroads with their fickle star. The talent is undeniable. DK's highlight reel catches and game-breaking ability are the stuff of legend, but the cost of his emotional outbursts is becoming too high to bear. The question now facing the Seahawks is whether they can harness DK's passion without it burning down the house they're trying to build. As one NFL analyst put it, Metcalf can be the key that unlocks Seattle's Super Bowl aspirations or the lock that keeps them shut out of the contention. As the season progresses, all eyes are on DK and the Seahawks. Will they find a way to channel his fire into fuel for success, or will his temper continue to be the spark that ignites their downfall? The answer to this question will determine the fate of the Seahawks.
Oh, come on. I mean, you ain't really seen much at the end there. But yeah, I do DK, man. What y'all think, bro? What y'all think finna happen to DK, bro? Comment below what y'all think, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that video, man. Don't forget to subscribe again. Hit the notification button for upcoming videos. Other than that, man, I hope y'all enjoyed. Your boy Marquell, aka Me Money, is out. Oh wait, aka Made, yeah, it's out. I love y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Made, yeah. Gucci on my shoes, Gucci on my ice, Gucci on my dab, looking hecka nice.
Louis on my bag, Louis on my ice, Louis on my dab, looking really fly.